Hi, my name is Samantha Feldman. I work in consulting, focusing on the HR practices of mainly tech startups. So most of what I do is help startups measure their HR success, focusing mainly on compensation design. So most of my time is spent answering the question, are we paying people fairly? And usually this is coming in two parts. The first part is an external question. Are we paying people fairly to market? Are we paying them enough to both recruit them, and are we paying them enough that they'll stay as well? The second question is usually internal. So are we paying people internally consistently? Are we paying different individuals, commensurate for their experience, roughly the same thing? Or are we paying, if we look across groups, are we paying different genders, different ethnicities fairly in our organization? And if we're not, how do we fix that? How do we change that? So most of my time is spent analyzing an organization, understanding the different job functions they have, geographies, the different management structures that the organization has. It takes a couple months, and what happens is the visual you're about to see, which is how we answer that question, are we paying people fairly? So when we present to clients, the first thing we do is orient them to how salary ranges work. So what you're looking at here is that salary is on the x-axis, so as salary goes up, as level goes up. So you're looking at different salary ranges. As you go up in level, they overlap a bit. And you're looking at the minimum you should be paying for the type of job that person's doing, and you're looking at the maximum that the person should be making for the job that they're doing. And all the data you're about to see is sample data. So what we do is we orient our clients to this graph, and then we let them know how their employees fall against it. So what you're looking at now is every employee is a dot against those market ranges. So the gray dots, as you can see in the organization, most people are paid within these market salary ranges, which is what you want to see. The gray dots are people in range. The darker dots are people who are paid above range. And most of the time with clients, they want to know who these turquoise dots are, who the people paid below range are, and how much that would cost to fix, who they are they in the right level, and what do we need to do next. So this, as you can tell, is the external market data. We are looking at employees against external factors. The next thing we do is we can use color to switch the story. So this is the exact same graph, but now you're looking at male and female on color. So male is the gray dots, the turquoise dots are the female dots, and you're looking at what does this look like as you go up in levels. So at the lower levels, what you're seeing is, people are pretty mixed. There's not too much of an issue. Men and women are equally likely to be below range. But as you go up in level, as you get to this level 4 over here, you've got all the people paid below market ranges are female, and most companies want to dive into why that is and what the cost would be to fix it. And this graph can also tell you something interesting as well. Yes, women are paid a little bit lower than men in this thing, but there's also the gray dots are showing you representation as well as compensation. So as you get to the top level of the organization, there really isn't any representation to look at, and that's a different issue in the organization that they want to address as well. The next thing that happens from these graphs is that the clients want to know what the individual level looks like. So who are these dots and what do we do next? So we'll create an interactive spreadsheet for them that allows them to see, of course these are fake employee names, but who the employees are, what level they're at, what salary they are. This is basically what their dot status is, whether they're below range, in range. This one's not showing anybody above currently. And then the visual of where they sit in the salary range. So how far into the salary range are they sitting? This allows our clients to also look at two people that might be the same level, maybe David Crosby and Graham Nash, and say, okay, for the same, they're paid about the same, or Stevie Nicks makes a little bit less. We'll see why that is or what's going on.